Love it or loathe it, the new Interdominion format seems here to stay, and Tabcorp Park Menangle will host the championship for the next 3 years, as opposed to it being rotated around various states. And the first heat of the Glenferrie Farm Interdominion Championship 2013 might have lacked numbers, but that didn't stop a slice of harness racing history being made at Alexandra Park. Even before the race start, there was drama when former world champion driver Maurice McKendry was almost forced to scratch Sir Lincoln. But with a clearance from the vet, the 3-horse race got underway. A blistering early pace set by Gold Ace and Tony Herlihy, the fastest ever lead time raced in New Zealand over 600 metres of 39.5 seconds. But it was the New Zealand Cup winner, Terra to Love, who had the last say. The $1.50 favourite, driven by Ricky May, blistering home from the tail of the field to win the Group 2 2,200 metre mobile in 2:40.9. Around the racetrack, though, the talk was all about the new Interdominion format. A delegation from New South Wales Harness Racing was talking it up.
It's the first year of the new format and it'll develop over time. But the very idea of having heats in all the way across Australasia on the one night is a fantastic possibility. I think it'll encourage betting turnover, and it'll lead to a great final in a fortnight's time.
Well, we have it for 3 years, so hopefully we've invested a lot of money in this, and I think the format is suiting a lot of the trainers and drivers, so I think it will be here to stay, and hopefully it's very successful.
But in the stables, the older guard nowhere near as happy. Harness racing stalwarts like Richard Brosnan weren't pulling any punches.
I think they've ruined it. There'll be no such thing as the Interdominions in the next few years. It's just one race format now. No different to the Hunter Cup, New Zealand Cup, whatever. This was a unique series of races, and basically that's what made it, and I think they've gone away from it and they've just spoiled it. This will be nothing. See, it's just a joke, 3 horses running around in the heat tonight. Absolute joke.
Back in the day when it was run 3 in a week, it was a great series, you know, but probably I can see where they'd be coming from on the TV side of it, all done in an hour and a half and everything else. But you know, I think with horses where it is, I think it'd be better if they're all in the same track, same country, and even on the same level playing field.
I honestly think there's probably nothing wrong with it beforehand. So it's a bit of a, you know, like Mark Jones said during the week, it's a bit of a balls up. But you know, you've got to run with what's in front of you and make the most of it. So that's what we're doing.
But opinions are surprisingly split, with some high-profile Kiwi support.
I think it's great now because you haven't got horses having to go through 3 heats and then go into a final. Like, it's pretty tough on them, and I love this format because you've only got 1 heat, and I believe the best horses are going to make the final.
Look, I think there's a need for change. I mean, the old format, I've been to the last 20 Interdominions, but the middle night was never working. It was simply a waste of industry money to have horses going there. By the final, there were 2 or 3 winning chances. If you go back over the heats in recent years, we had a lot of very short-priced favourites, $1.40, $1.50, a lot of horses paying 100 to 1. Under the new format, the best 5 heat winners should turn up in the race, last start winners, in form, sound and ready to go. We are simply going to see a better Interdominion final, and therefore a better Interdominion champion on March 3rd under this format than we would have under the old format, and that is eventually all that matters.
With both Terra to Love and Sir Lincoln qualified for the Interdominion Grand Final on March 3 at Tabcorp Park in Sydney, a great Kiwi performance will help take the edge off the change.